Good morning. My name is Ryan Nguyen, and I am a seminarian from St. Charles Seminary. This is my third week here at St. Patrick with Father Rogers. It's been a good experience so far. One of the highlights of being here is that every Tuesday afternoon, I get to participate in the prayer group, the Flame of Love, where we get to pray the Rosary and also venerate the crucifix, the 5 sacred wounds of Jesus. The late Archbishop Fulton Sheen also had a devotion to the crucifix and the Rosary. On a missionary tour of Uganda, Africa, he happened to visit a leper colony, and he brought with him 500 silver crucifixes that he wanted to give away to these lepers. So the first leper come up to Fulton Sheen and extend his right hand. Immediately, Fulton Sheen was terrified. What he saw was this corruption, this gross disfigurement that terrified him. He did not want to touch the man's hand. So what did Fulton Sheen do? He held up the crucifix above the man's hand and simply dropped it. Shortly after that, Fulton Sheen was so ashamed and embarrassed by his action that he refused to identify himself with another human being who's also created in the image and likeness of God. So he made the effort to press each silver crucifix into the hands of each leper. Wow, the power of touch can really change you and I. In today's gospel reading, we learned that Jesus just came down from the mountain and a great crowd was following him. One leper came up to Jesus, did him homage, and said, "Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean." And Jesus stretched out his hand and touched the man and said, "I do will it, be made clean." And immediately the leprosy left the man. Wow, the power of touch is incredible. And what was so amazing about Jesus' response is that he actually stretched out his hand and touched the man. It's something you don't normally do to a leper, let alone in first century Greco-Roman world. Is extraordinary. So you and I, we can exercise the power of touch with the rosary or with the crucifix. We can run through our fingers, through the beads, say a couple of prayers. I try to keep the rosary in my pocket and pull it out when I can. Just a couple of prayers. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I love you, save souls, or Jesus, I love you. Again, exercise the power of touch with our sacramentals. And together as one, we can all heal the leprosy of this world by our power of touch.